start by telling you that Lagos is not Nigeria, to start with.
Hello everyone, welcome to MaiMediaTV. My name is Hola. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the times and the location where you are watching us from. I hope I met you guys in peace. Guys, if today is the first day you are coming on this channel, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking this red subscribe button and also on the notification bell so that anytime we upload our videos, you get notified. And for those of you who always share our videos, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. So what we have for you today, we have a lot of things in the food for you today regarding the issues of Dino Melaye and Peter Obi saga, and we have many more on this episode for you guys, so let's keep on watching. So there was a video circulating on social media regarding Dino Melaye, when Dino Melaye was really tackling Peter Obi for saying Peter Obi is not that popular the way people think about him. He said the popularity of Peter Obi is basically on a media sensation, that a lot of people don't really know him. A majority of those people who are following Peter Obi, how they don't really follow him on social media. You know, before the case was like those people on social media, they are not on ground. Now Dino Melaye is also saying that people who are even following Peter Obi is not that many on social media. Vividly, I think you don't forget that Dino Melaye have a lot of social media followers, and he's thinking that maybe because Peter Obi is a newcomer into the media sensation, so he doesn't have that kind of a followers he has. So he said people following Peter Obi on social media are not that many, that Peter Obi is not that popular, out there the way people really think he is. So this is what Dino Melaye is saying, and he said that Peter Obi is not even in the race. Perhaps we should know that we have 3 candidates contesting for presidency in 2023. It's not 3, but 3 who are the front line we are talking about, and this is the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which is from the APC, and Atiku Abubakar, which is from the PDP, and these are Peter Obi from Labour Party. Those are 3 candidates we have, and as the situation we are seeing now, it seems the drum is moving from the establishment of the PDP and APC down to the Labour Party, because according to the statistics, it really shows that the Nigerian youths are taking at least 80% of the voter registrations, which really shows that they are really supporting the new party, which is the Labour Party. According to the reports that happened recently in Cross River, when a lot of youth went out there to do an obedient march for Peter Obi in Cross River, it was an amazing thing. So I want you to watch this video of Dino Melaye. So guys, let's watch this video together and let's hear what Dino Melaye have to say about this issue.
And in context. So the argument by the learned Sikh, Festus Keyamo, at the time of that interview, was the fact that he feels Peter Obi and Bola Tinubu was once chief executive of the state. They served as 2-term governors. As that, in that sense, they held sway. They were the ones in charge. And as far as he is concerned, he doesn't think that there's been any time that Atiku Abubakar has been able to hold sway and be in charge as the chief executive of Nigeria. And that was the reason why he said he's not been tested, he's not been trusted. Again, I want to tell you that it is a myopic expression. And it is surprising that an SAN, somebody who is SAN, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who passed through the law school, will not understand elementary constitutional democracy. You talk about vice presidents. It's a chief executive position. Whether you like it or not, is the number 2 position in this country. And it's not just a portfolio, it also have oversight responsibilities over some MDAs, ministry, department, and agencies of government. And there are times that the president, there are many times that the president traveled. Obasanjo was, traveled a lot of times, where Atiku Abubakar was in charge. Was there any point in time that Atiku Abubakar became acting president? I would not recall if there was a transmission to the National Assembly, but definitely you knew that Atiku Abubakar sat over a lot of. So the question is, the bulk has never stopped on his table. That's the question. As a vice president, he believes, and that is the argument. That is the myopic argument. And it will be good if you can, just a moment, it will be good if you can clarify and make that defense, because the point is making that he was a number 2 man. Not at any point that he was able to take charge as the number one, unlike Peter Obi, who was the number one president in Anambra State, and Bola Tinubu as the number one president in Lagos State.
I will start by telling you that Lagos is not Nigeria, to start with. And it will be a very myopic, porous, and intellectually stagnant argument for you to begin to say, because you are a governor, it's a prerequisite then for you to have administrative prowess over a country like Nigeria. A man who is vice president, who was vice president, and a very sound one for that matter, definitely took executive decisions. Even issues were referred to his office many a times from the office of the president. So it is appalling, laughable, that for whatever frivolous reasons, an educated Nigerian will come to a national TV and disparage the office of the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is an exalted office, and if he likes it or not, that's the number 2 position in this country with enormous responsibilities. So to disparage that office is not disparaging Atiku.
Can Nigerians trust
I'm coming, please.
the number 1 office into the hands of Atiku Abubakar? That's the question now.
Nigerians definitely can trust the number 1 office to Atiku Abubakar because he has the experience, have the capacity. He knows this country better than any of these candidates.
Has he made final calls
number 2,
on national issues?
I'm coming. Number 2, if you see, I watched the interview and I saw where Keyamo was talking about Bola Tinubu being a hunter of men and resources, being a good manager of men and resources. And I begin to ask myself, if Tinubu is that a good manager of men and resources, how come he discovered Ambode and himself again plotted the removal of Ambode? How come he's a good manager of men and resources? He picked a governor in Osun who performed so woefully that by electoral mandate and decisions was outvoted and sent out of Osun, replaced by Adeleke. If he's a good manager of man and resources, in the Fourth Republic, he's the only governor who unpicked 2 deputy governors and plotted the impeachment of these 2 deputy governors. Even Fashola escaped by whiskers, getting a 2nd term. So you cannot say a man like that is a manager of... And another argument that Keyamo has been parading everywhere is that Tinubu increased the IGR in Lagos. It is true that Tinubu increased the IGR in Lagos. But as at the time Tinubu became governor in 1999, Lagos state debt was $200 million. By the time he was leaving in 2007, the debt of Lagos state rose to billions of dollars. And if you just oppose the 2 together, the debts and the IGR, it left Lagos state, understand, in serious minus and negative. You cannot be talking about governance and you will relate Tinubu and Atiku together. They are not on the same. In fact, let me just